What we've done today is going to guarantee you will be a better golfer.
I don't know how far back to take it. I don't know how to change the swing. I get to beat up a bag now.
Okay.
That's great. He doesn't trust me with the floor. Which ones did I improve the most? I mean, if I could suck less, maybe I would be 80 and done. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, I'm on my journey to breaking 80s. I've got to get shit done. I don't know how else to put that. I'm struggling 100 yards out. I've kind of expressed that to Andy. So what do you want to work on today?
100 yards out?
100 yards, yeah.
So 100 yards in, and I know the tendency for you is high and short.
Yeah.
From what I've seen the last lesson, it's looking like it's better. We may have a little look at that today, but I think if we can look at, say, maybe 120 in, and let's look at some yardages, let's look at some ball flights, and let's see what's letting you down, really.
120 in, I like that. I'm good with that.
Okay.
You ready?
You're excited?
I don't know if excited is the word.
Excited to go?
I am excited because, I mean, if I could suck less, maybe I would be 80 and done.
Look, you're definitely sucking less than you did last session. I can see it. It just gets less and less.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I like that.
Let's get
do
going.
it. So one thing I started to piss myself off with these yardages is I'm finding myself not knowing how to hit to that distance with my wedges.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how far back to take it. I don't know how to change the swing for that because I need to come down on it more. I don't know. Like, my head just goes in a million places and then I just feel uncomfortable.
Okay. All you've just said there is you've said a few things. Clarity. There's no clarity. You're like,
yeah.
What do I do? Do I swing back here? Do I come more down on it?
Yeah.
Like, there's too many things in the mind that you're thinking about there, which you don't need to worry about. What I want to do today, what wedges have you got? 56?
56, 60, 52.
52. Let's find out what the stock yardages are. So this is sand wedge, yeah?
That one felt better, but it's still not the distance.
What I want you to do with this one is hit me a shot that's like I would say a full swing. Like, this is just an iron shot. Hit me an iron shot with a 56 degree, basically.
Okay.
That's just a relatively stock full swing.
That's so high.
So high, yeah? Okay, that's super high, yeah?
So high.
So there's a lot of speed there in terms of, that's a full shot for you. If we think about that, why isn't it carrying? Think about this, the reason we're losing speed is just because when you're coming down to impact, there's just so much loft on there. What we need to be able to do is take the loft off. So when there's so much loft, it's almost like a flop shot. On here, that's carried 42 yards. Obviously, it's a little downhill here. It's probably not tracking the last part of it. You can get a lot further without changing your speed of the club that you're swinging, just by changing how we present the club to the ball.
Like de-lofting it.
By de-lofting it.
Got it.
But it's how we do that is the key thing. You know, I know you normally hit wedges at the start. We know it's good when they come out low.
When they come out low.
And when they're coming out high like that, that's when we're in danger.
That's so high. Oh. Oh, whoa. First one of the day.
So a little longer, but still
Very high.
Still super high. I'm just gonna get something in for our alignment as well. Just gonna get you aligned to that.
I'll just start lying to people and say I can hit a flop shot and hit one of these. I would ideally love for it to go at least 70.
Okay.
Am I shooting for the stars?
No, no.
My goal is to not want to use my pitching wedge for shots that are like 110, 100. But I feel like I should be able to use my 52 and then the 56 can come on after that.
For, let's say, if it's 110, we'll do some of those in a bit. I will hit my 52, 115 max. Won't even go past that. So for you, I think a wedge is perfectly good for 110. For you to try and get 52 to 110, you've got to really like change a lot of things and go after it, which is, I think your 52, in terms of the yardage, I think you're probably going to be looking around between 80 and 90 yards, realistically. Okay. And that's good as long as you can repeat it. But I think what we'll do today is go, let's get you swinging it well. Let's take the stock yardages down and go, right, this is where you are. But let's get you swinging it better as well. Let's have a look at the down the line first. See, the club at this point here is still looking towards the sky. So if I zoom in here, right, this is great for a bunker shot. So see how the face is still sort of looking really high up into the sky there. Mm-hmm. So if I pinch this, your club on the way through is sort of like this, still looking up at the sky. Still, even with a wedge, I want to see an element of this club. Like through here now, it's facing this way. Yours is
Open.
Yeah, still open. It's weird because your full swing with the lines looks great.
Yeah.
Turning well, moving the hands well. I had a lesson last week, exactly the same. We've done a load of work on his long game. We come to his short game. This type of stuff, he wasn't applying what he was doing with his long game to the short game. But all it is now is going, okay, I need to do the same on the wedges. So when it's a short wedge like this, 70 yards, I want you full turn. The last one we were sort of fairly still, everything stays still, good pivot still, and then we've got to get this toe turning down. I just know you're going to hit it better when we do this.
Okay.
Even on these short wedge shots, you haven't pitched one yet next to this orange flag.
No.
But we will do when we get these two things matched up.
Okay.
Okay, so forget the ball at the minute. Let's have a couple of swings. 8-iron swing I want you to do. Go to the top of the swing, hold it. So again, we're still having this nice full turn, and on the way through, good. I'm just going to show you one thing. Keep hold of the club. This is where you are through the ball, so the face stays looking towards me.
Mm-hmm. You need to close it.
I want you here, yeah. That's the key for that's the key to getting the height to.
So full turn.
Yeah.
Close the face.
And close the face, yeah. So sometimes when we think wedges, it's like we just need this sort of shorter motion. But the problem is for you, it stops you turning, and then you're not applying the same sort of. Especially on a distance wedge, this is what we call a distance wedge. If it's a finesse wedge, which is like 40 yards, that's fine, we can reduce it, and things happen differently with the hands, there's not as much closure. But for this, we still want some speed, we still want some power. This is a full swing with a wedge, basically.
Okay.
So it's an 8-iron swing with your 56, pretty much.
Full turn,
Good.
Close the face.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to say that to myself over and over again. Full swing, close the face.
I'd love to tell you something different.
I know.
well, we've got this new thing that we're going to do today with you. But that's fine, though. It's like, great. Let's get you on a decent line, because this is, okay. Give me another swing for us next to the ball.
Next to the ball.
This ball has to go left.
Full turn, close the face.
That's it.
Okay.
Has to go left. That's all I want to see.
Has to go left. Oh, that's so high.
So
I need to close it more.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why with my wedges I've been so afraid to do like a full turn.
Yeah.
Full swing.
And it's all I want you to do on a full wedge like this is just apply that same thing. Whether it's, that's why I said stock wedges. It's just for you. It's just a full swing. That's it. Okay. And then close that face on the way down. Good. Okay, better. Okay, there we go. There you go. Okay, perfect. Now, that's a good height.
That's a good one.
That's the perfect height. Now, that's gone 60 yards. Now you're going, shit, is that all that's gone? Like in your mind, you're going, is that all that's gone?
After the other shots I was hitting, that felt great.
Probably gone 65, probably gone 65. And all we do today is we go, right, what's the reality of what you're doing? If you're pitching the 52 at 65, you go, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
At the moment, if you can consistently hit that number, great. Probably got more mileage in it. Let's take stock of where you are today and go, right, if I'm 65 yards away, it's 52. And then if I'm 80 yards away or 90 yards away, it's pitching wedge. And then when I'm 100 to 110, we'll figure out where you are. I want to look at 9 down to go look at all the gaps and get the truth. If we've got the truth today, with you swinging it better, you're going away with clarity. Then you're not going, if you're at 120 yards and you're going, I'm picking my wedge out here, it's not going to get there.
Right.
Especially if you mishit it slightly. Let's get the truth of where you are today. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Pretty much pitched identical.
Yeah.
Okay, 77 yards, 83 yards total. So see how straight away, like when it comes to the normal irons, it's like a little better?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's because you've trained with these more. I think your carry number with this at the moment is probably going to be 80 yards with this club. Doesn't mean that's where you're going to stay, it just means it's where you're currently at. Okay, nice. So could have closed the face a little bit, but you look where this lands still. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at that. So
84.
Okay, nice. 84, yeah. So your current carry here at the moment out of those shots, your average carry there is 79 yards. You hit 3 of those like just nice, yeah?
Yeah, I feel more
how we wanted to.
comfortable with these for some reason.
Okay.
That was a little toey, but...
Toey, again, look at that though. Watch where this lands. Yeah. Okay. 80 yards.
80 yards carry, okay.
I think we should write these down today.
Okay.
Write these down. You can get the edit, can come on screen. Pitching wedge, 80 yards. Ding. Let's go to 9-iron. And let's get your 9-iron down as well. I think we're going to probably look at, we might get this between 90 and 95 yards carry.
Okay. If I do more, what do I get?
A tequila shot. Your brother's going to buy you one.
Love that. That's actually, looks like sobriety. I get to beat up a bag now.
Okay.
That's great. He doesn't trust me with the floor.
I know you're not going to miss the ball, the bag you see. Right, take your setup just to where the ball would be. So we know that the issue for you sometimes is when your club just stays a little too straight and gets into this.
Yeah.
So we know that this is the key thing for you that's going to help everything work. So let's just do a couple of swings where you hit that nice and slow. Good. Okay, perfect. And again, and just hold it when you get to the bag. Hold it there, perfect. So we can see the knuckles under this here now. The right arm's passed over the left. This is where we want you on, whether it's a 52 wedge, whether it's a 9-iron. Let's hit a shot straight into it. Do me a swing first. Let's just put it, make sure we have that good pivot again. Good. Balance that was.
Almost left the building on that one.
Good. Okay, beautiful. Even took a little bit of divot on that one, Karol.
Listen, that one felt really good.
That was a divot.
That one felt good.
Okay, 96 yards. Yeah.
Okay.
You turn the.
What did you say?
Club face. I said between 90 and 95. So
okay.
You've actually tequila's
on you, one.
But when you get that compression,
yeah.
I mean, I don't see you take ball turf very often. That was good.
It's a rare occasion. It's a rare occasion.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's just have a look at the yardage on this. That's gone, I mean, that's got to be close to 100. Okay, 103, yeah?
Yeah, that one felt good.
So
that turn is so important in my swing.
It's the turn is what stops you from coming over the top. So, you know, so many golfers are trying to shallow the club. I need to get more from the inside, and they're doing it with trying to do it with their arms and the shoulders.
Yeah.
If we can just get the space on the way back, it's just so easy to do.
Yeah.
Where that, I mean, that's. So let's hit 2 or 3 more of these, and I want to get your average, because we'll start to see now a bit of a pattern.
Because when I turn, those feel so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, like it genuinely feels good when I hit the ball.
Yeah, those are coming off like really squeezed, which is good. Good again, the ball's turning from right to left. 96. Yeah?
Did you see that? Did you see that action right there?
Look at this.
Had some dirt come back at me.
Dirt?
Felt like I was Tiger in a tournament right now. Actually, he doesn't take divots, right, when he flushes?
Oh, he doesn't take, no, I don't take divots.
This one's gonna be butter.
Did you say butter?
Like soy butter, not a real butter. What? And I got too sloppy.
It's okay. You'll have a couple of bad ones. You're not.
It's when I hit shots like that, then all of a sudden my mental game just goes out the window.
Yeah, yeah. It's all it is. It's having the discipline to stay on track with the same thoughts.
Yeah.
Because when you hit a bad shot like that, most people will go, "What did I do wrong?" And then they try and correct that bad shot. So for you, it's like what tends to happen. The only time you really hit the ground first is if when you're trying to pivot, we just sometimes sway off. So it's like the same thing, but we just stay more centered. Still make sure we get a good turn, but it's just making sure that we don't drift.
Yeah.
Where you're at today is you're going to get the reality of where you're at. So it's like 8-iron, are we on there? Yeah, 8-iron is like 110 to 115 carry. It's like, but it doesn't mean that that's where you're going to stay, because we know that the better you get with this, the better you get with this, the better everything else starts to move.
Yeah.
So there's room for growth in this. But the great thing about scoring wise now, when you go and play next time,
which is today,
you have you've got your numbers and you go, right, I've got 110. It's
yeah, like that'll help me.
8-iron. You're not going to be short. If you are, you're going to be like 5 yards. It's fine.
Yeah, because right now I'm playing the guessing game, which is not helping.
Like we
and then I'm underestimating, overestimating. Yeah, the truth. The truth
is we have to know the truth.
Yeah.
But the truth can change as your technique changes. But today, when you go out there, you're going to have when you're 120 in, you're going to go right, 8-iron 110, 95 for a 9-iron, 80 yards for a pitching wedge, and then we've still got the 52 and the 56 to do.
Okay. That'll actually give me more confidence. It is a confidence.
If you want to score lower, like it is the only way you're going to score lower.
Yeah.
Not the only way, but it's one of the ways.
I mean, putting is a whole other conversation.
Yeah. 8 iron is 115. Know that you can hit more, but it's like go on the average.
Yeah.
So now we've got.
You've got to accept where you're at to then work forward, right?
Yeah, and look, ego gets in the way. A lot of us, like everybody, every single person, well, not every single person, a lot of golfers, I coach them here and I'll bring them there and I'll say, how far do you hit the golf ball? How far do you carry it? And not many get it right. They're always overestimating. Always. But the carry number, it's like, you need to know the carry number, because if you've got a tight flag to a bunker, you can't be going in with something that's going to ultimately leave you short. You want to be hitting it past almost. Now go back to the 52.
See if it changes.
And let's see where we're at.
Okay.
But now what we're not doing is we're not going, I've got to shorten things down. It's like, this is what the stock is. Nice. So I think there's your shot, really. I don't think it's not going to be, I mean, that's 60. You've had 2 at 60 yards there. So 8 iron 115, 9 iron 95, pitching wedge 80, 52 65, 56. I mean, there's 5 yards really difference between those two. I'll definitely get the loss checked on those.
Okay.
But now,
which ones did I improve the most?
I think the
56,
50,
right?
Yeah, these two really. The higher lofted ones you improve the most because.
Okay.
The only reason is because you nailed the swing for the 8 and 9 iron anyway.
Yeah.
But your wedge swing was
just short.
And no motion. So if you apply, what we've done really is the distance wedges. If we had a 40 yarder or a 35 yarder, then it becomes about finesse. It's about how we move differently and take out the speed. But what we've done now, it's about like, what are your distance wedges? What's your stock yardages? You've now got them, and then you can figure out now exactly what you need to do in between those. You'll be going, well, I should be able to get my 9 iron that far, so let me hit that.
No, sometimes with golf, I feel like if you just mind your own business, that's what I've been telling myself, just mind your business. You don't need to worry about what someone else is hitting with their pitching wedge. Like, play your game and score your own score, because if I fixate on how someone else is playing and compare myself to them, I'm gonna try to hit like, I don't hit like, I am me, and I have to remember that. I am curious to see how I'm gonna end up playing today and scoring today, so I'll go ahead and actually post my score, because I'm gonna go play the Grand Del Mar today, which I'm actually at right now with Andy, play a little 18 holes and see how this is translated onto the course.
It's looking so much better though. Look how we started to how we ended again.
Yeah.
Like top class, just gotta keep doing that.
It's always the same thing too, it's rotation and hand turnover. All right, Andy, well, thank you for another lesson. Every day I'm one step closer.
Yeah, it just gets easier and easier.
Yeah, it does. It actually is. It genuinely is. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Hope you guys enjoyed that lesson. Per usual, go follow Andy over at Me and My Golf. He has his own Instagram as well. He's not just a coach, you guys. He actually talks about a lot of like mental health, like mental strength, just being centered. Like you're more than just a golf coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, so check him out. Add him. I'll leave his info down below. And then other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Adios.